You are locked in on YouTube. What's up, YouTube? You're locked in on your favorite streaming platform. What's up, listeners? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We definitely appreciate that. This is the Fresher Than Your Average podcast. I am Jay Hove. To my left, got my dog in his fashion shit. It's Wash. How you doing, brother?
Doing good, my brother. Glad to be here, man.
Yeah, what's up, Wash?
I'm good, man. You doing all right?
Produce me, huh?
Yeah, man. We here, man.
Yeah. On this issue, we are jumping in the hot tub time machine, Wash. The fresh tub time machine at that.
I like it.
Kind of breaking down fashion trends from the 1980s. Yeah, I get it. You got to start somewhere, right?
You do?
Can't start in the 70s. We were,
Before my time.
Before my time, clearly, yeah, for sure. I wasn't wearing the bell bottoms and all of that.
Yeah.
But 80s, I was alive and well, kind of seeing what was going on. So
yeah,
kind of cool going back through memory lane and kind of talking about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Question of issue 0015. It was sent in from Twitter. It's at Cali's Finest. With Supreme selling for $1.5 billion, is it business as usual or the end of an era, Wash?
Man, for me, I'm thinking it's the end of an era.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we may start to see Supreme and TJ Maxx.
Ooh, you think it's going to go that crazy?
Yeah.
Like how they did with Sean John.
Right, yeah, man. That's what I'm thinking, is because that's a big bag for them to stick to this. Let's keep it limited, exclusive type of thing. They got to get their return somehow with this. And this is this the third hand it's changed?
Third time Supreme has been sold.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They're squeezing enough juice out of the turnip, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap.
And it was $6 million. I mean,
you can absolutely cop from. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah,
you can absolutely cop from TJ Maxx and Burlington, but we're talking about a brand that
would sell out in seconds.
Right.
There were bots on the Supreme drop every Thursday.
Right.
Nike collabs, all of this stuff.
Yep.
I think it's the end of that era per se, as far as like things that are, because you look at the trend. When they sold in 2020, since 2020, they sold for $1.6 billion, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
That's $6 million less than, what they got now. So you can see small things happening, like the actual collabs that they did with Nike didn't sell out as much. Things were staying on the actual app a lot longer. So, man, I think the end of it was right around when Tremaine Emory, the creator of Denim Tears, came out and said that they were asking him to do stuff like nooses.
That was him, wasn't it? Okay.
Yeah, it got a little weird. So
yeah.
But in the past 4 years since they sold in 2020, they opened so many brick and mortar stores, more stores than they had in the entire first 2 decades of them being open.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I think it's one of those things where you're expanding, and with the expansion, you're gonna lose some of that core audience within everything, right? People don't want the weirdness of walking into, like you said, TJ Maxx and seeing Supreme is gonna be like, it's over with. It's the shine has went off of it. So once you start seeing some of these big brands do things like that, it will be the end of what we know it as. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, we've seen this like you mentioned with Sean John, also with Rockaware.
Rockaware too.
Rockaware exchanged hands a few times, and we saw where that went.
Yeah,
so. Well, yeah, that's totally different. Paper Planes is separate from Rockaware, right? Yeah. Because Jay-Z sold Rockaware. That was Jay-Z and Dame sold it. So, but yeah, man. I think they had a great run, though.
Yeah, it's a great run. I think since 2013, that's when it really hit the 2010. 2010. I would say 2010, yeah.
So here's my question, because I never really got into Supreme like that. So here's my question. When you see people in Supreme now, will it be viewed as
That's a good question.
that brand that you might have copped from a Burlington coat factory? And I'm not saying this to make it seem like Burlington and TJ Maxx are lesser than.
This is not.
But we just see where brands that are popular, where they like, you can buy Ralph Lauren and TJ Maxx,
Sure can. Yeah.
but it's levels to the how it's viewed and the quality of it once it hits those outlets. So if you see someone in Supreme today, would that be the thought process of, wow, did they get that from such and such brick and mortar, or is that something from back when Supreme was hot and exclusive?
I think that's a really good question, and I think it will fall under the umbrella of once Supreme is done, it's done. Just like everything. Yeah, like so. If you see anything, it don't matter where you got it from. It's gonna be like, damn, they had a good run. He's still wearing Supreme though.
Yeah.
And I got some pieces too. I got some really good pieces that I'm still gonna wear. But you know, I mean, it is what it is. I think it's business as usual for Supreme because Supreme still pumps out really good stuff. Like on there, I think it was fall winter 23. They had a beanie, colorful beanie, kind of looked like a Coogee sweater. That thing sold out like so. When they come with original pieces, I think that's something that they can still sell at a high level. But as far as like the weird collabs, they don't even do as many collabs as you notice. Yeah, Andre shirt did. It's a bunch of the logo, classic logo tees.
Or like the pictures on them.
Pictures on them. Yeah.
So 3K and Al Green.
Yeah, Mike Tyson. Dipset.
Yeah,
NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, it was a bunch of them. Yeah, Nas with the belly joint. Yeah, man, some good stuff though. Shout out to Supreme.
Great run, man.
Great run.
Yeah, get your paper.
Yeah, got to. Next segment is our recent pickups. This is anything that we've copped since our last issue. Wash, do the honors. What'd you cop since our last issue, my brother?
Hey, man, I almost put up a dud on this category.
Okay.
But luckily, though, one of my favorite rap duos, Clips, they did a collab with Denim Tears. Okay. And I copped a tee.
You copped a tee?
Yeah, copped a tee.
You didn't remind me about it, bro. I forgot about that.
It's still on there.
It's still on there?
Yeah, they're still on there.
Okay, cool.
Still on there.
Yeah, as soon as this segment over, I'm going to cop.
The black and white tee.
Black and white tee?
Yeah.
Okay. What other colors they got?
White and red.
Yeah, the white and
red.
Yeah.
I got the black one. And on the back, it's got Virginia on the back.
Yeah.
With the denim, I guess that's the flower part of their logo.
Cotton wreath.
That's cotton. Okay.
It's cotton stuff. Yeah. Here's the thing. They did a collab. This was it was one of their first collabs. I got a black tee that kind of looked like that. I'll show it to you. One of their earlier collabs. It's fire too. If you watch Vince Staples' show on Netflix, the girl had a white one on with the Virginia collab. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah.
So you have Denim Tears, tee, and sweats.
Yeah. Okay. Sweats too. Okay. Yeah. Heard you. You tried to slide that in? Tee and sweats?
You could just get the tee.
Yeah. I got you.
Denim Tears, like, I'm just playing.
I copped another pair of the Nike Alpha 3 in the white and black colorway.
Okay.
I had ran my Volt colorway into the ground a little bit. Finna get back active in the gym, so I said I need to get me some white and black ones. So I got the white and black, and also the Nike. I said Nike, but the USA Basketball sweatsuit collab they did with Kith. It's
cool.
I think that's one of the best collabs we've seen all year with the vintage USA Basketball 92 joint. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Dream Team.
Yeah, got the sweats to go with that too. So yeah, excited to pull that out fall winter. Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that's really it though. Let's get to Cop or Drop.
Sir.
Next segment is Cop or Drop. I'll kick things first with the Jordan 4 Olympics in the wet cement colorway. These come out July the 27th for a retail price of $225. If you want a pair right now, it's $245. Wash, Cop, Drop, or resale.
These are a drop.
Yeah.
I'm almost for certain these have the Jumpman logo on the back.
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's a drop for me. You know what it is with FTYA and that tag on the back. It's got to say Nike here. So this is a drop for me.
Yeah, this is a great colorway. I see what they were trying to do, trying to bring some type of nostalgia to the Cause collab that they had.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, cool gray of those. This is a complete drop for me though. Just something that just doesn't make any sense to wear. Feasible for me. And I'm all about copping responsibly in 2024. So
you're trying, man.
Yeah, now this is a skip for me though. I think that maybe if they would have did the Nike Air, would you have copped these?
I probably still would not have, just because it's a lot of gray.
It's a lot of gray.
It's a lot of gray for me.
A lot of gray, dog.
I would need another color to play off this shoe.
Yeah.
So yeah, I probably still would not.
That's a great question.
Nah.
All right. What we got next?
Yeah. Up next we have the Sporty and Rich Adidas Star Cushion 3. It's a collaboration, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And release date is July the 29th. Retail price is $140. Resale is $180. Is this a cop, drop, or resale?
This is a part of the Mesh Boys. Shout out to Sporty and Rich, which is founded by Emily Oberg from Complex fame. I'll show you Emily Oberg, but she has did a couple of collabs with Adidas now. She did an Oswego, and she also did a Samba with a bunch of different colorways. This is the first time we've seen a collab with the Added Star Cushion 3. I think it's dope. I'm not a fan of this actual colorway because I don't like the white mesh because that white mesh is going to get cooked. Let's just be real. It's going to be done. So in turn, it is a drop for me, but I'm excited to see what Adidas is going to do with the ID Star Cushion 3. Maybe they should let like Pusha T maybe do something with this one.
Yeah. That'd be dope, man.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. It's a drop for me as well, man. Yeah. Adidas better be careful, man. That side profile, I see the 3 stripes. Yeah. There, obviously, right?
What it look like, though?
Behind it, though, it's giving me Asics vibes.
It looks just like an Asics. I'm telling you, the mesh shoe is on fire right now. Everybody's trying to get in. I saw Under Armour has a mesh sneaker right now.
I do?
Yeah. Steph Curry has been walking around the Olympics in those the entire time.
I was going to ask why you knew that, but it makes sense
exactly,
now.
Exactly, yeah.
Wardale.
Yeah, Wardale.
Keeping them alive, man. Keeping the lights on.
But then, you know, of course, New Balance has a gluttony of mesh sneakers. And then, of course, Asics is the lead dog right now. But, man, these guys, hey, if you can't beat them, join them. And you got to figure out a way to go into the archive and bring out an Adidas Star Cushion 3. I hadn't seen this shoe in years. So
Yeah, same.
Next up, we have the Jordan 6 Olympic 2024 version. This comes out August the 3rd for a retail price of $210. If you want a pair right now, you can get it for $190. Under retail, guys. This is a under retail cop right now. Cop drop a resale for you, Wash.
This is still a drop for me. Shout out to my guy Nick. He made a post about these and said these are a no-go because there's no Nike Air on the back as well.
Yeah.
So
shout out to Nick.
It's a no-go. These have the Jumpman on the back.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, it's a drop for me.
Yeah, I already have this sneaker at home. It's one of those things where, of course, when you were copping them in, there were no chance to get Nike Air on the back.
I was about to say, these never released with Nike Air on the back, right?
So that's the thing that worries me about some of the shoes. The Thunder and the Lightning never came out with a Nike Air on the back. I think what'll happen is they'll re-release those with Nike Air on the back and kind of get people like you and me. But this is a drop for me. Great sneaker, though. They age really well. That is a gum sole, not a gum sole, but that is an ice bottom there. So it has yellow to it on the pair that I have at home. But I'm definitely skipping these. No reason to double cop these. But I don't even wear the ones I got. But I got to keep them for nostalgia purposes. Maybe I want to wear these with the Kith sweatsuit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, man, try that on to see if it's too much Olympic.
I might be OD Olympic though, right? Olympic. Yeah, then with the USA basketball hat, just really,
you're right.
In Paris, wasn't it?
Right, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Next up, we have the Nike Shock R4 in Racer Blue. Release date is August the 7th. Retail is $150. Resale is $190. Is this a cop drop or resale for you, Jay?
Man, this is a drop for me. I know Kendrick got these hot. Everybody's copping these now.
That's the only reason why these dropped is because I was like, where'd these come from?
Neymar did a collab in 2019, maybe 2018. His last real big collab with Nike with the R4. Great colorway. It's one of the best sneakers that came out that year. And that's the only R4 that I really paid attention to and really tried to cop. And I drag my feet. Now they're astronomical. There's no reason to even cop them now. But not wearing this sneaker. The original colorway that Kendrick wore for his pop-out concert, I get it. Everybody's trying to do the R4. And it's a good way to kind of roll out the R4. But it's a drop for me. What about you, Wash?
Definitely a drop. Way too much blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You're not going to see me in an all-blue sneaker ever in life.
It's a lot of blue, my brother.
Yeah, man. They just don't look good in that all blue colorway. Trash, actually.
Yeah. Wow. Next up, we have the Jordan 4 RM Nigel Sylvester Grandma Driveway colorway. These come out August the 8th for a retail price of $150. If you want a pair right now, it is $1,500. Cop, drop, or resale, Wash.
These are a cop.
Okay.
These are a cop. Not for the resale price, though.
Yeah.
I try to cop these retail, and if I strike out, I just strike out.
For sure.
But this is a shoe I'm going to try to cop for sure.
Hear you.
I like this. I like this one just as much as the
green colorway.
The green colorway.
It was the Grandma's Fence. Yeah. Grandma's Fence. Yeah. Okay, if you had to pick between you could walk into a store, you get the green pair or this Grandma's Driveway colorway. Which one are you copping?
I'm copping the green pair with the black lace swap.
Okay.
The reason why I'm not, because I have a black 4.
Okay.
That I can do the same thing with this one with, even though it is a different shoe.
It's more of a cool gray though.
You're right. You're right. It is a cool. It is so I really need to see this in hand then, because It is cool gray, but if it looks ashy though,
it does have an ash look to it.
Yeah, I need to see this in person, man.
They say the green got an ash to them too, though.
But it's green though.
It is green.
It is green, so it may hit a little different.
I wanted the green colorway. Have not been able to cop a pair.
It's been kind of
weird
on their release, man.
And then people are raising questions about how is this one gonna be released, because it comes out August the 8th. Is it even gonna be on sneakers?
There's no way.
Like, what's going on? Yeah, so I just don't understand. This has been a weird rollout for Nigel Sylvester in this shoe. I'm just gonna be honest. I want the green pair, but now I'm not as excited to get the green pair because I have the Nina Chanel Avenue. It's top 5 shoe of 2024 so far. So there's no reason to cop that green pair, and I'm going to get the Bike Air and Nigel Sylvester. So I'm going to really try to get this gray colorway for sure.
Really try to get
I'm going to really try to get this pair. Yeah.
Send the bots out.
Yeah, I ain't got no bot. I wish. Moving right along to the New Balance 991 V2 in an apricot colorway. This is a general release. It comes out August the 8th as well for a retail price of $260. If you want a pair right now, it's $265. Cop, drop, or resale wash.
These are a cop, man.
Yeah.
These are a cop. This shoe is very comfortable. Absolutely. And the material is dope as well. I like the colorway. I like when New Balance goes this route with the colorways, and then they do the contrast and lace and everything with the N logo.
Yeah.
Super dope shoe. Gonna try and cop. We'll see how it goes. I mean, these sell out fairly quickly as well. Yeah. So we'll see. But resale isn't bad either, though.
Yeah. Yeah, not bad. I mean, and that's the thing. People ask me all the time. I was talking to Hassan about this literally yesterday. His little girl has started to wear New Balances, and he's like, we grew up, I didn't really wear New Balance. The only person who was wearing New Balances were you, Jay. Like, what is the fascination, and why are they so expensive on a retail? And I was like, because they're using premium everything. So when it's suede, premium leather, premium nubuck, it's one of those things that they're charging premium price because they're using quality materials. That is why their retail has always been so high. It started with J. Crew collabs, and it went on all the way to Kith and to Joe Fresh Goods. The reason I would not cop this pair is because I have the Joe Fresh Good New Balance. So, it's copy responsive.
In this color, right?
It basically is that colorway. This is the thing. I wish the Joe Fresh Good had a little bit more of the cream that's on the shoe. That's on this.
So,
it's a lot of pink. It's like 3 different shades. It's like an apricot. It's like a flush pink, and then it's like a totally different darker pink. So it's a great shoe, but it kind of looks very similar to this. So it's a drop for me, but it's a great release, especially for a GR.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, next up we have the Nike Air Max Sunder in electric green and fuchsia flash. Release date is August the 8th. Retail price is $180. Resale is $220. Is this a cop, drop, or resale?
This is going to be the biggest shoe for women in 2024, the back end of 2024. You're going to see all the girls wearing these, whether it's TikTok women, Instagram baddies. They're all going to have on this Sunder, and I see it happening. It's not for me, though. This is something that would look good for a woman. This is a woman's shoe. Some of the guys have been in them as well, but it doesn't look the same. And especially with any of these two colors, I think we could pull off maybe the electric green, but that fuchsia flash, that is definitely for the ladies.
Yeah.
This is, I think, the Sunder. They had a Comme des Garçons collab that came out in 2022, and it was a huge drop, and there was a lot of women that copped them and going to Trader Joe's in them, and it's a good vibe. It's, that's what the vibes is.
Yeah.
I just can't see a guy pulling these off.
No.
Only dude that I know where the Sunders a lot is Joe LaPuma from Complex.
Okay.
He pulls out the Sunder a lot, but it's a skip for me, man. I think it's more of a women's shoe. We gotta let the women have it, right?
Gotta let them have it.
Hey, real quick, but speaking of the women, hey, listen, on our last year's issue, there was a remark that was made about women that wear 10, 10 and a half, or 11. I apologize. I was just saying whatever was going on, wear your shoes. I'm all for it. I just want shoes for everybody. Right. No beef. I was just saying, no not only Alicia Clark. And, Alicia Clark was like, ooh, you going to get it for that. And I was like, I didn't know that it was beef like that. Again, I apologize. She's an Adidas athlete, so I can't be too mad about that. But,
shout out to her, man.
Shout out to the women that wear 10 and a half, 11, 11 and a half. And you ain't got a hoop. You could go and run around in your 10 and a half and 11s. My bad, y'all.
Yeah,
but
trying to look out for y'all.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, wash. And wash, let me drown, too. I'm going to tell you something. Cameron, let me drown. Oh, he let me drown. He let me drown. I didn't say nothing. I said, hey, man, you ain't going to come to my back? They talking about us. What we going to do? And then what he said, we? You know, Uncle Phil, we. Laughing about it. Yeah, nah. So that's a PSA. Women, listen, cop your shoes. You know, everything, you know. Yeah, any size, all sizes. But yes, Wash, what do you think about the Air Max Thunder?
Skip, obviously, drop. Yeah, these are a no-go, man. Okay. These are a no-go in either colorway. I think that's a zipper down the center.
It is the zipper down
the center. Come on, guys. I mean, let's leave this one alone, please. No,
for sure.
It's a drop.
And that is the end of Copper Drop. Let's move on to the Tunnel Vision segment. Tunnel Vision time. This is the section between the recording studio or the playing field. This is the runway for athletes and entertainers to get fits off. We will break down the fits of people in the culture. Some are household names. Some are up-and-coming stars. Watch, who do we have first?
First up, we have Ricky Rose. I refuse to call him Rick Ross because I pay homage to the real Ricky Ross.
Word?
Free Ricky Ross. Okay. So Ricky Rose here, who's the rapper.
He did come down. He did spread love in Arkansas, didn't he?
Yeah, no doubt.
He did. He did. No,
the real one.
Rick Ross. Yeah, the real Rick Ross. Yeah,
the real one.
He did.
Shout out to Snowfall, man.
Yeah.
Ricky Rose is in the Givenchy denim jacket for $1,800, Prada sweatpants for $1,500, and the Prada American Cup in gray for $895.
Yeah.
Easy, fresher than your average.
Okay, so I'm not a fan of wearing denim and sweats. That's just me.
Yeah, that's
denim
an interesting
and sweats
combo.
Is a weird combo. Only Rick Ross will pull it off. He has a custom snapback on. Really not a fan of those unless we're doing Don C from back in the day, Mitchell and Ness joints. I just don't like that. I don't like the fit that he got on. I like that denim, but yeah, at least
not with the sweatpants.
Not with sweatpants though. Yeah, nah. So it's a skip for me. No, he's not fresher than your average. This is a weird fit, but I like the Goyard bags he got there. Tough Goyard. But yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. This image is cool when you want to find pieces, right? So nothing looks good together, really.
Nah.
But like you said, man, he's got on a denim jacket with sweats. Man, that's a combination I don't think I've ever seen.
I ain't never seen
like, seriously, you know what I mean?
Have you ever seen anybody in a denim, like, jacket?
Like sweatpants on?
Come on, man.
Like, I don't even understand why you feel like they would go together.
Like, okay, in what circumstance would it make sense for you to wear this fit? Where you going? He's at the airport.
But why would you have on a denim jacket though? I mean, I just
why don't you just wear a sweatsuit? I just don't understand this one.
Yeah, he's flexing, I guess. I guess that's the vibe. That's the vibe. I mean, he's not fresher than your average though. No. I like the bags though.
Yeah, nice bags though.
And the shoes. I like the shoes too.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't like that. Well, you know what, that gray color. Here's the thing about me with Prada sneakers. I can't see myself wearing Prada sneakers with sweatsuits.
Right.
Just me.
I agree.
That's something with jeans, trousers, maybe some slacks. That's pushing it. But like, yeah, I think that's something that with sweats is a little weird. Yeah, but man. It's Rose. Yeah. Let's move on to the next thing. We have the Team USA opening ceremony outfit. The model that we are using for this is Stephen Curry. We'll start things off with the Polo Ralph Lauren opening ceremony blazer, which you can cop all of these pieces right now on teamusa.com. It's not an ad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is an $8,000 blazer. The Ralph Lauren opening ceremony Oxford is $375. The opening ceremony tie is $175. The Ralph Lauren opening ceremony jeans are $375. And the opening ceremony shoes by Polo Ralph Lauren, all Polo Ralph Lauren, inspired by everything. It's $400. You can even cop LeBron's cream joint, and it's $1,000 as well.
Okay.
Yeah. It's was Team USA fresher than your average? How did Ralph Lauren do with this one?
Man, I'll be honest, man. Ralph Lauren is one of my favorite American designers, but I was disappointed with this. I feel like they could have taken the time to get everyone's measurements, right? I'm talking to the T.
Okay.
And I'm saying this because I see what France did, what other countries did with their outfits, and you can tell that those fits were specifically made for them. So Team USA, they rolled them out in stuff that looks like it's off the rack.
Yeah.
I just feel like it could have been more buttoned up. I do like the pieces, but I just feel like everything it's off the rack, man. So he's not fresher than your average. This is but maybe the theme is let's stick to the American look and all that type of stuff. Yeah. But I don't like the 3-button. I would prefer 2.
Okay.
I'm almost for certain when I know that the jacket is single vented on the back. And they're all very short too.
Yeah. You are dealing with guys that are nobody's shorter than 6'2".
Yeah, that's where the customization comes in, right?
Man.
You know, so yeah, I mean, they all look good because they're all good looking people to begin with. But I just feel like, man, they just could have buttoned it up a little more.
A little bit more. Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah.
I think the fit is fine. If you go back and look at some of the previous Olympics, they've missed the mark by a lot. I think they're getting better.
They're getting better
as the years go on.
That's fair then.
The thing that the last time it was boat shoes. I was like, why they put them in boat shoes?
Yeah, those are
some of those guys wearing 17s, 8 size 18 boat shoes. It looks crazy.
And they were in shorts.
Shorts. Yeah, with a weird belt. But like this right here, I think we're going the right way. Minus the shoes.
I get you.
These shoes are trash.
Yeah,
the shoes are very bad.
Yeah,
very bad. And it's one of those things where a shoe can mess up an entire outfit, and it almost did here in this case. So I think they're going in the right direction. But I also think that Ralph Lauren can really figure out a way to capture Americana in a better way.
For sure.
And I think that you start with picking some better shoes. Those are some really bad shoes.
They are.
And they're $400.
$400 because they're Ralph Lauren. They're selling that.
Yeah.
They're selling that name, basically. You know, from head to toe, they're selling that name. So they're going to make you pay for it.
I got you.
But yeah, they could have tightened it up, in my opinion. But yeah, Lil Baby.
Yeah.
He's also a rapper. He's in Chrome Hearts leather jacket for $9,500.
Yeah.
He's in Chrome Heart leather pants for $5,200.
Yeah.
And Chrome Heart boots for $5,000.
Yeah, man.
Lil Baby is a rapper.
Yeah,
Did I mention that?
Baby spending some money, Jack.
Yeah, man.
These boys spending that money on that Chrome, man. These boys is in that Chrome now. I ain't gonna lie. He was at Travis Scott's show. He stepped out on the stage and he was
Okay. That's what I was gonna ask where he was going.
Yeah.
So this makes sense then. Okay.
It makes
changes
sense.
my answer. Go ahead.
Yeah, but at the same time too, Chrome is smacking cats.
Smacking them.
Boy.
Where can you buy this?
You can't. Like you have to get so this is the thing. They make one shirt and then they'll make maybe 200 pieces, 300 pieces in one shirt, and then it's for the entire year. They don't do seasons. They do year drops. So
annual drops. Huh?
Yeah, annual.
Okay.
Yeah, annually. So you look at this, and man, and I get it. It's premium. It is very expensive. The only thing that's pretty much manageable as far as affordable are like the long sleeve tees. They're like $300-400 if you catch them in the right spot. You might catch them used. It might be a good price on some of those. But the leather, man, it's gonna cost you because it's one-on-ones. Like so, all of that stuff is for real leather. Man, Baby is fresh right here though. I can't knock it. I just understand like everybody's in Chrome now. Like if you look at the major artists from Yachty to all of the football and basketball guys.
That's who I see it in the most.
Man, like
athletes.
Everybody's in Chrome and it's taken over gallery. But everybody can't afford Chrome. So in turn, like it's a lot of money. But yeah, Baby's fresh though. Yeah, but it's a lot of money he spent.
I'll give him fresh for a concert fit.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, Eddie Murphy set the stage. You put on a red leather outfit. Yeah, for sure. You on stage. Huh? What? I don't not in 19. When did Raw come out?
That was in 86. Yeah. 85, 86, I guess.
Yeah. Nah, hell nah. Eddie had red boots on too.
And red boots, yeah. Slight heel.
Yeah, slight heel. He set the stage though. Like when Eddie did that, Kevin Hart to this day talks about he set the stage as far as like getting out on stage and being a comedian that you got to put on some leather. So in turn, he put on some leather. Shout out to Baby. Moving right along to Lamar Jackson, QB1. He's in the Lamar Jackson era custom suit that he said will be up for sale soon. And this is $3,000. He's in a Louis Vuitton turtleneck with the Louis Vuitton belt for $300, and the Louis Vuitton turtleneck is $700. And closing things out with his loafers, which are also Louis Vuitton, for $1,100. Wash, is he fresher than your average?
Lamar, he looks good in this suit. I'll give him that. He looks good in this suit. He's at least trying. This looks like it was made specifically for him. This is his line of suits.
It is his line of suits.
Okay. So yeah, I'm not mad at that. Would like to for him to shore up the shoulder, do more of an unconstructed shoulder.
Okay.
You see a lot of padding in that shoulder right there.
Yeah, for sure.
Which we'll get to that look later on in the show. But that's my only thing with this fit. And obviously the chain is ridiculous. Way too gaudy.
Yeah.
For my taste. But he's clean though. He's young boy. So I'm not mad at it.
Young boy chain,
Yeah.
Lamar has lost 25 pounds. He said he's trying to get a little bit more fluid moving on the field.
He looks good though.
Yeah,
man.
He looks good, man.
Well.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Because I remember seeing Lamar when he first got to the league, and his neck, he was all neck,
man.
like he couldn't move, so he put on so much muscle. I think now that turtleneck would have been,
I was about to ask that turtleneck.
Yeah, nah. So now he's moving a little bit loose in the neck. He can move around. But but Lamar's fresh. Yeah,
I respect the effort for sure.
For a young guy, knowing where he's coming from, he had to do the Cuban though.
He had to
put the big boy nasty Cuban on. That's a nasty Cuban he got on. But Lamar's fresh right there. You can't even be mad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Let's close things out. Watch what we got.
Yeah, man. Next up, we have FTYA presents Who's Fresher, and we're featuring Steve Harvey and Magic Johnson. Steve Harvey is in a Prada bowling shirt for $3,000, Prada linen trouser for $1,300, Prada crisscross sandals, for $2,700. Magic Johnson is in a Dior logo tee for $500, Dior denim shorts for $1,200, and Dior B27 sneakers for $1,100.
Yeah.
Who's fresher, man?
It's tough. Okay, so
it ain't for me, but go ahead.
Yeah. The fit that I would wear first, surprisingly, is Steve Harvey. Now, this is the thing, though. The crisscross sandals, dog.
Yeah, the sandals.
Come on, man. I got my feet out. Now, granted, Magic does a summer trip with him and all of his people every summer. And they go everywhere from the Mediterranean all the way back. So, I get it. Who's fresher in this fit? I guess I'm rolling with Steve Harvey. I'm trying to think of what fit that I would wear. And I don't like the B27 style for the Dior, so I think I'm going to do Steve Harvey, though. But, man, crisscross applesauce sandals, dog. That's crazy.
Sandals.
Ooh, that's a nasty sandal. You like a baddie with those. That's for the baddies.
Hey,
those are
man.
baddie sandals, dude.
His whole foot is almost out.
Yeah, his whole foot. Bro, when you're on vacation, you wearing sandals like that?
No.
Okay.
No, never. No. Cameraman has it out of the country. No.
Yeah, I don't give a damn. In country, out the country.
Right.
My whole foot can't be out, dog.
Nah, man, my whole foot.
My whole foot can't be out. Yeah, you might have to catch a little corner, you know what I'm saying? Or something. I'm in some, man, I
might be in some type of espadrille type shoe.
Hey, come on, man. Bro.
Your heel and your toes are covered in espadrille. It's still casual, functional. You can breathe. Yeah, dog. You can be on the beach in them.
So you rolling with Magic?
No. Now, fit-wise, don't get it twisted. Steve Harvey, fit-wise, I give Magic a pass because he's playing host, right?
He is.
So Magic like, man, hey, I wear what I want to wear.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn
Y'all
right.
on my boat.
Yeah, you damn right. Damn right.
So Steve Harvey had to come through like this because he ain't his boat.
His boat. Yeah,
Steve had to shine somewhere.
He didn't pay for the boat.
Right.
So in turn, I'm pulling up.
I got to pull up, man.
I got the wine.
Yeah, I got the wine. Yeah, so Harvey is fresher in this picture, minus the sandals, though.
Minus the sandals. Steve, if you're going to do that, just put on the white joints, the white linen.
Yeah,
He got the linen pants on. I'm not a fan of linen. You wearing linen wash?
I'm not. No.
I can't do no linen.
No, not a linen pant. I can do a linen sport coat though.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah. I'm saying linen pants.
No.
Yeah,
I can do a linen.
Well, that's
short set,
crochet though.
Yeah,
that's crochet. That's not necessarily linen though. You know what I'm saying? It's a different material. So I'm in the crochet joint. Yeah,
no doubt.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, so cameraman said Steve Harvey dressed like a 67-year-old man in his fit, and Magic Johnson is dressed like a 27-year-old in full Dior.
right.
Yeah. Both billionaires. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
64-year-old in full Dior.
So who paid for this trip? Was it Steve, or did Steve pitch in anything in this?
Nah, man. I think the way this trip goes, because I've seen LL and his wife on this trip.
LL, Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
What's Joe Brown?
Joe Brown.
Yeah.
It's being Rodney Pete.
Yeah.
Steve. I think Magic is footing the whole bill, man. I think that's how it works.
Shout
that's the whole point of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you gonna pull up? When we going on the yacht, dog? Let's get out on the yacht, man.
Let's get out there, man.
Yeah,
let's get out there.
Yeah, let's get to the next segment.
Steps are being made.
Yeah, let's do
it. Yeah.
Next segment up before we get started with the cover story. It is the Wear Your Kick segment. Watch, what shoe do you have on foot and what fit do you have on, my brother?
All right. Today, people, I'm going with the Air Jordan 1 85 cut in the high.
Yeah.
Metallic burgundy.
Okay.
Not to be confused with the 2017.
Hey, straighten them, Wash.
Not mad at the 2017.
Because you got them too.
I have those.
Yeah.
They're white and varsity red.
Yeah.
These are 85 cuts, damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
85 cuts, man. Shout out to the retros. We'll talk about the 80s here in a second.
Yeah. We will.
My pants are courtesy of Stay Rooted.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, man, on the assist for these.
Yeah. No, they hard.
Appreciate you, man. Got them for a really nice ticket. They sold out. I got them before they sold out.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. Shout out to you for the assist on those.
All right, man. No question.
Sweatshirt jersey is Todd Snyder.
Okay.
Hat is Dad Gang.
Okay.
Shout out to all the fathers out there representing.
Shout out to y'all, man.
Taking care of their business.
Yeah.
Doing what they're supposed to do. Cameraman, I'll send you the link. No worries.
If you guys need that, yeah. I'm a father, too. I've been fathering a lot of these niggas.
A lot of these styles, huh?
Yeah, nah, for sure.
Talk to them then,
you know
man.
what I mean? That's it.
Yeah.
Father a lot of these niggas.
Yeah, and lastly, my staple piece, my DY necklace.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. What you got on today?
Cameraman been mad at me because I'm starting from the bottom, right? Just like Drake. Okay. So from the shoes, I have the Jordan 4 Union in the taupe haze colorway. These came out in 2021.
Classic.
Went with the Essentials Fall Winter 23 sweats. Essentials Fall Winter 23 tee, and the No Free Coffee Music City Vintage collaboration fitted just came out this month. So yeah, man.
Shop local, man. I like that.
Shop local. Yeah, man. Yeah, $70 for a fitted. Listen, before we move on to the cover story, fitteds are $70. Man, you saw that was a Drake OVO one. $98. That's crazy. $98 for a fitted, bro.
What kind of fitted is this?
OVO got the owl on the side. That's it.
But what's on the front?
Oh, it's just USA, like Braves, whatever team.
Oh, so whatever. So kind of like how Paper Planes did their collabs with the NFL and. Yeah.
But it's OVO, $98.
Yeah, man. Y'all can have that.
It's crazy, bro.
He ain't like that.
Yeah. No, he like that, though.
Hey.
No, he the one.
When it comes to melodies, for sure.
Yeah. Let's get to the cover story. Cover story time. This is the issue about fashion in the 1980s. The 1980s is a decade that brought a remarkable transformation in the world of fashion, especially for African Americans. In the 80s, was all about a little bit of everything. We're going to get to a lot of that. Just one of the best, I think, decades as far as being an adult. I would have loved to be an adult in the 1980s.
Crack era, huh?
Okay. Yeah, man. Crack is definitely around. I think, but if you smoke, so I equate crack. No. I equate crack with how people do hookah.
Oh, okay.
So we're saying, people do, So I think I'm strong enough. Yeah, I'm strong enough to be like, I'm straight on hookah. I think people gonna, so the same thing. People,
you just said
bro,
no.
Everybody's smoking crack. Everybody smoking cigarettes. No, everybody smoking cigarettes. Shout out to my mom. My mom smoked cigarettes in the 80s for sure. But when I'm saying she smoked crack though.
No.
Thank
goodness.
I'm just, man, God bless people that parents did. But like, yeah, man. So like, I think the 80s, bro, if you had $100,000 in the 80s, you was good.
More bang for your buck, huh? That's what you're saying.
Hell yeah. You know what you could do if you were making $100,000 in the 80s? You were balling.
Yeah. Good luck being black though.
Good luck. No, you was great. You was good. You was good in the 80s if you had a buck.
Reaganomics. That's what I'm saying. Good luck getting to it.
Man, you could get to a buck. You could get to a buck.
Selling crack. Yeah. It's full circle moment. There
that's true. Crack. First things first, let's talk about the fashion icon of the 1980s. Watch. Who do you think, and who would you crown as the fashion icon of the 1980s?
Michael Jackson.
It goes without saying,
for
correct?
me, yeah, absolutely.
That's it. Okay. Me
MJ.
too. I agree.
MJ.
I'm rolling. Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Just one? Or we doing, when we get into why? Or?
Getting why. Talk to me about why.
Yeah, so for me, Michael Jackson, he just transcended all things outside of music.
Damn right.
Right. He made it popular to the slim down denim.
Yeah.
The kind of hemmed up denim as well.
Yeah.
Moto jackets.
Sequin
Sequin jackets.
Yeah.
Leather jackets.
Leather varsity jackets.
Varsity jackets.
He did
loafers.
That. Yeah.
The Jerry curl.
Yeah, we got to talk. We're gonna talk about that curl.
Yeah, we can talk about all of it. Yeah, but that's for me. That's the reason why, man. Is because the pieces he made famous and popular are just timeless.
Timeless. Yeah. He was the first pop singer that really became a fashion pioneer, like we see now, from Rihanna to Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's hard to see a lot of guys that are fashion icons, but Chris Brown, before Situation. But like, this jacket that he wore, that moto jacket in the Bad video, 1987.
Man.
Then before that, Thriller, the red jacket that he wore. Yeah,
Billie Jean. I mean,
come on, man. That Beat It video in 83. When he had that red leather jacket on with the zippers, people were talking about that in 2004. And then it transcended all the way to the 2010s. So, hell yeah, man. Now, women, who would you say some women icons?
Man, that's a great question.
Princess Diana comes to the top of my head.
Princess Diana? Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great one. That's a great one, man. American-wise, I'm trying to think.
Madonna?
Yeah.
Madonna, for sure. Whitney?
She's one. Whitney.
Yeah.
I'm thinking more black.
Yeah.
But Madonna is right. Madonna, she's global.
Yeah,
for sure.
But Whitney Houston. And then you could, some of the big, like, was what's the lady? Was Apollonia in the 1980s?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of that punk vibe.
Big hair. Yeah.
For black women, Anita Baker. She wore the short hairstyle that I thought.
Anita did do that.
Yeah, man.
Anita did that.
Yeah.
Anita did that, so you have to go through that.
Yeah.
Claire Huxtable with
Claire.
Claire was tough.
Yeah.
Then
from the Cosby.
From the Cosbys. Yeah, shout out to Claire Huxtable. Yeah.
That's a great one, man.
Yeah. So a lot of fashion icons, but I would say the one that just reigns supreme is Michael Jackson. And I think with the women it would be Princess Diana. She was spot on with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she's legendary.
All right. Moving right along to our next part is hats, glasses, whatever things that you could wear above the neck. Anything above the neck. Let's talk about hats, glasses, anything above the neck other than 1980s wash.
Man, hat-wise, the one thing that comes to mind are college snapbacks.
Okay.
And
no, these are not OG snaps.
Yeah,
OG
snapbacks. It was a sideline staple.
Yeah.
And from a music, hip hop culture perspective, I'm thinking about the Kango.
Oh, ain't no question.
The bucket hat Kango.
The bucket hat Kango. So, I didn't know the Kangos were found like 1950s.
Right.
Some weird shit. Yeah, it's crazy. It wouldn't even have anything to do with anything in the United States. But what made us wear Kango hats? And it was the golf one too. Remember the one Nino Brown wore?
Yeah. For me, it was LL though. Like Cameron said. For me, it was LL. Run DMC wore them as well.
Yep.
But LL made it a staple. Yeah. He had all of them.
Yeah,
he never didn't wear a hat
on. Yeah,
so,
for sure.
LL for me.
I think, man, and we talked about this at the opening. Hats were a thing, and if you were wearing a Kango, you were wearing a Kango, and if you were wearing the backwards golf one, kind of the thing with the Kango on the front, that Nino Brown beret, people were wearing those. But the hair was a thing. Jerry curls, bro.
Jerry
curl was the statement. You were letting your shit shine.
Soul glow.
You got to soul glow that thing. I remember people coming over to my grandmother's house that had a Jerry curl. My mom never had a Jerry curl, but I had an uncle that had a Jerry curl. Not Jimmy's dad, but my other uncle.
Jimmy.
Yeah. And then none of my aunts had Jerry curls, but it were people that would come over and they would have that curl. And my uncle curl was always, it was real. It was popping. That one was activated.
Wet paws.
It was super. You know what I mean? It was juicy. He had the juicy curl. Yeah, shout out to Uncle Otis, man. But I
had family too that had curls. My cousins that were from a little further down south. Yeah. Magnolia, Arkansas. Shout out to y'all.
Okay.
I had the Jerry curl. My mother had one. She had one. I was maybe 2 or 3 years old.
Okay.
She had a curl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so yeah, shout out to moms. But yeah, I agree though, man. The Jerry curl was definitely a thing in the 80s.
Yeah, Jerry. You saw Mike had one, you know, and a lot of people did. Whitney had one. Whitney had a little bit of a curl.
When she first came out, yeah.
It's a little bit of wet curl up there. But yeah, like you were mentioning, that Kango within everything, it was tilted backwards, it was tilted to the side, adding their own flavor and flair to it, from LL Cool J to Run DMC, Grandmaster Flash. That Kango was a staple. But most people, if you didn't do that, you had a Jerry curl. It wasn't like I think, you know, cool haircuts and things of that nature happened at the end of the 80s.
Yeah.
But I think the curl dominated, I would say, the majority part of the 80s. That's crazy. All right.
Oh, he's talking about the glasses.
Aviator shades.
Aviator shades for sure.
Aviator shades.
Shout out to Michael Jackson.
Shout out to Michael. Yeah, that was you definitely were, and that's true. Cameraman, you're right. People wore aviator shades.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was trying to think of any other gazelles.
Yeah, gazelles.
Gazelles were big.
That was really big, especially in the northern part.
Oh yeah.
I couldn't find it. You couldn't find any gazelles in the south.
No,
you know what I mean?
People didn't have no gazelles.
But they were. Yeah, you're right. Definitely a staple.
Gazelles were big. Yeah, because we're gonna talk about MC Hammer. He had those gazelles on.
Yeah,
he had them MC. Yeah. Let's move on to the fits, man. Give me your first fit of the 1980s.
First fit, 1980s, man. I'm going tracksuit.
Tracksuit. Let's talk about it. Let's do it
for sure. Run DMC comes to mind.
Hell yeah.
My Adidas tracksuit.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
Timeless.
Hell yeah.
You know, so for me, that's one classic outfit. Another classic outfit is, again, paying homage to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Moto jacket and denim.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the outfit that I think that reigns supreme.
Yeah.
In Arkansas, man, gold was very popular as an accessory.
Oh, it was
right?
an accessory. Yeah.
So whether it's the double or triple ring, you could use as a fashion piece or a brass knuckle.
Hell yeah.
You know,
yeah, them rings really got popping 70s, 80s, and then they went another way in the 90s. But people wearing some gold. You're damn right. Yeah.
So for me, those are the fits of the 80s for me.
Yeah. First things first, I'm gonna kick things off with oversized suits. So that's one of the boxy ass suits. Man,
no vent.
Man, broad shoulders, boxy, loose fitting jacket and trousers. It's a nasty suit. You look back at it now, kind of similar to what these guys are wearing now. They're trying to bring it back. But like how you mentioned, accessories played a big part of that oversized dress suit. So whether that's the aviator shades like cameraman mentioned, or the gazelles, or a nasty tie. Man, men paired those suits with ties. People wearing full suits in the 80s, bro. Man, with some nasty ass Stacey Adams leather,
like some loafers with
the tassels on them.
Yeah,
I remember seeing people with the tassels. It was a nasty fit. Speaking of fits, jeans, acid wash jeans, high waisted jeans.
Yeah,
I never wore a pair of high waisted jeans. Have you ever worn a pair of high waisted jeans?
No.
Yeah, that was big in the 80s though. If you go back and look at the 80s, Michael Jordan.
Moms was in them.
Man, dudes was in high-waisted
Dudes was in them too. MJ was in them.
MJ was in them.
Like Michael Jordan.
Yeah, Michael Jordan. Hell yeah. Acid wash combination with that as well.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, man. That trend was popularized by Guns N' Roses, like how you just mentioned.
MTV era.
Yeah, that rebellious, edgy type of
Madonna,
allure.
like you said, yeah.
Yeah, it was acid wash, but that nasty high-waisted jean that we wore as men, and we tucked that bitch too.
Yeah.
We tucked the shirt in.
The tee.
Tuck on a tee. We'll tuck a sweater.
Button down, yeah.
Ooh, it was nasty. It was some nasty work. And that damn colorful tracksuit that Wash was talking about. Listen, from MC Hammer to Kid and Play, as we got a little later into this thing, those pants were so loose and so wide, kind of zoomy type of pants. It was a big thing, super popular. It was more of a loose fitting, but also athletic thing. So how we wear Fear of God essentials and how we wear sweatsuits and stuff that we were talking about. You cop the denim tears. Like that would be the equivalent of wearing that in the 1980s. It's the same thing. So wearing those colorful tracksuits and weird thing, shoulder pads too. Heavy. In the suits,
they were
especially in women. Yeah. What was it? Wonder why that went away. Wonder why that never transitioned to how we dress now.
Well, people just wanted to be more customized to their shape.
Yeah.
Right. Suits back then, it was all about forming a shape for you.
That's true.
You know, so if you didn't have broad shoulders, never fear. Your suit is going to have pads in them. So your shoulders going to look broad.
There we go.
Today, not so much. It's more about customization. So,
but that zip up tracksuit, man, classic.
Yeah, man.
Out of all of the fits, if you were of age in the 80s and running, which fit would you wear? Would you wear the oversized suit? Would you wear the tracksuit? Or are you doing the denim nasty high waisted situation?
Man, if I was of age in the 80s,
Yeah.
I'd be in the oversized suit, man.
Oversized suit. Yeah, you definitely in the oversized suit.
I'd be in the oversized suit because I think about my pops
Yeah.
back during that time, and he was in an oversized suit.
Yeah.
And it still carried a level of respect and admiration.
That's facts.
Because again, we're talking about the times. You don't know what you don't know.
Nah, you don't have a clue.
Who's rocking a Jerry curl today? Back then, it was fire. No pun intended.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Jackson. I almost got him out of here.
Yeah.
The curl activation.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I'd be in an oversized suit.
I think I would do the colorful tracksuit situation, but it was more Dapper Dan-ish colorful tracksuit. I see those guys that we were talking about people that sold crack. Those the people, you had some money, you was going to get you a good Dapper Dan fit. So I would do more of that. And then I would say, I don't think I ever do the high-waisted jeans. The high-waisted jeans would be last on the list. But yeah,
man,
I can see you doing an oversized suit. Yeah, for sure. Speak on sneakers of the 1980s, Wash. What would you say?
Yeah, man. I mean, Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Well, no. First.
Let's do a timeline. Hell yeah.
Yeah, first.
Started with what?
Yeah, let's go Adidas first.
Yeah, Adidas.
The shell toe.
Yeah.
The shell toe. Shout out to Adidas and the shell toe. Run DMC.
Yep.
Not only brought a lot of people to hip hop, but also brought a lot of people to marketing and sneakers and music as well. Bringing a marriage between the two. Between music and fashion. So Adidas with the Adidas shell toe.
Yeah.
Then I'm going his Air Ness Michael Jordan with the Air Jordan.
Yeah, for sure.
85 release.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah.
So
what people don't realize that the Air Force One was released in 1982. I don't think forces really got into the lexicon or of like regular African American fashion until the late 80s.
Right.
Mainly due to the fact of like hustlers would wear Air Force Ones. They would wear the Gucci sneakers and things of that nature. And
they really weren't that accessible. I don't feel like I ever saw them in the South.
Me neither.
Because they were affectionately named Uptowns, right?
Yeah.
That's where you can cop them.
Yeah, that's true. But we wasn't going to Uptown.
No, not for a pair of Nike Airs.
Nah, not at all. But yeah, like you mentioned, those shell toes were big. And of course, Jordans released in 85. And then year after that, they took over the 80s. But the first Air Max 1 and the trainers dropped in 87.
Yep.
So you got to think about that.
Yep.
And then I think we closed things out, of course, with the Jordan 3 and the Jordan 4. But, yeah, man, I think if we mention, Avias had a run.
They did.
Chuck Taylor's. Rules. I remember my brother
Rules,
yeah. And my brother used to wear some nasty-ass Lee jeans, too. You remember Lee jeans?
Rules, real quick, Rules had the little side pocket on the side, right? You put your 50 cent in there. Put your change in there.
That's fact.
The little zipper joint.
Yeah,
as in like kangaroos.
Kangaroos. See, that's why they did it. Shout out to the Rules.
Pocket.
That's a pocket.
Innovation right there, man.
Yeah, innovation. Very innovative. But yeah, my brother wore them Lee jeans. He had a yellow pair, nasty ass yellow pair.
Lee jeans.
He had white jeans. Boy, I'm happy. Ooh, he's some nasty ass Lee jeans he used to wear. I got pictures of him too. We would be in the house. He has nasty ass Lee jeans on. I remember wearing those good acid jeans. So I got pictures too.
The acid joints.
Acid.
Yeah, it follows the story, man.
Yeah. So you can laugh at my face. I might. Good Jordan. People don't really wear graphic tees like that. That was the start of it. They're the original, yeah.
Yes, that's cameraman brings up a great point that I'll get to.
Yeah,
the next.
That is
perfect segue. You segue king over there, bro.
Yeah. Because we speak of influences of the '80s fashion that is now in our current decade. Wash, do the honors.
Yeah, so like the cameraman just mentioned, graphic tees.
Yeah,
but in the '80s though, they're more so looked at as like merchandise tees. You know what I mean? Like the Coca-Cola, the Pepsis.
Yep.
Tour tees. Tour tees and stuff like that. Those are really popping back in the 80s, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's one of them.
Yeah.
Another one I have as an influence from the 80s into 2024 is the denim trucker jacket.
Yeah.
Today, we put more like pins on them and stuff to help commemorate things we like, kind of personalize it. But denim jackets is another thing that's transcended. Yeah. And the aviator shades.
Aviator shades.
Yeah, so those are my three.
Yeah, I would say the moto jacket, which was really, really huge. right before the pandemic in 2019.
Man, yeah.
And it transitioned on to, I got a black moto jacket. Didn't really get a good run out of it because when we got it, we were inside.
Inside, dude.
Yeah, man, it got a little rough on me on there. But the way that Dapper Dan kind of, I guess, cornered the market in the 80s, and now he has a Gap collab that's out and very popular now. So you can just kind of see his influence in fashion with Gucci, with Louis Vuitton, how their releases are now getting put on real sneakers. Like literally his shoes that he was selling and he was gluing shit on, which was used by real Louis Vuitton, we would say, products. He was actually doing that in the 80s. So, yeah, man, a lot of influence of 80s fashion. I don't see anybody, but it was a point in time, a couple of decades. When I was 2015, people were wearing boxes, the box haircut.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, it was up. It was up.
The box cut.
It was the box cut was up.
Yeah.
It's like, dang, dude.
High top fade.
High top fade. Did you ever get a fade?
As a youngster?
Yeah.
Yeah. As a youngster, I did.
My mom didn't let me get one.
Really?
And my cousin Che, shout out to my cousin Che, he actually watches the show. Bro, like, he cut everybody hair. So he let my cousin Jimmy, he was cutting his. And Jimmy would get the cool circle designs, and he would put a Nike swoosh in the back. So I would be like, yo, my mom would be like, nah, we ain't doing that. And my mom would not.
So what was the cut? It was just low.
My brothers got him. She just didn't let me do it.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
this means you was a terror.
And I wasn't even a bad kid, but I wanted a damn high top fade.
High top fade,
Yeah, Jimmy had one.
Yeah, what's that?
Jimmy had
So Jimmy had one. You had one. Huh?
I ain't never let me get a high top fade. I'm hot about that to this day. But for sure. So
I may post a picture of the high top fade.
You got the high top fade wash? Okay.
I may have a picture of that. Shout out to
roll out. Let's look at that. And last but not least, is there a chance of fashion from the 80s returning this decade on a percentage from 0% to 100% wash? What do you think?
80% for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm already seeing it with Wills Bonner.
Yeah.
Fashion designer. He's definitely bringing in that 80s vibe.
Yeah.
So a lot of his pieces, if it's the tracksuits to the different prints he uses. Yeah. So even his shoes, with the Adidas collaborations he's been doing.
Yeah. So
yeah, man, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I'm 80%, if not 100. I mean, it's pretty much here.
Yeah, I would say 75% for sure, because everything is a go. A lot of people now are tucking shirts back in. Like people are wearing rolled up jeans, and you can see your socks like Michael Jackson.
Like MJ,
yeah, white socks and those actual loafers that people are wearing the exact same shoe. So I think all of that stuff is back. People dress like the 80s now. It's if you look at the draft, Cody Williams, all of the kids that got drafted this year in the NBA and the NFL, no suits were really custom fit. It was more of an oversized look. And what we talking about? Oversized suits are all the rave in the 1980s. So
you bring up a great point about that, the 80s suits. Double breasted was the vibe back then as well. They made a comeback.
Hell yeah.
Double breasted suits. So
absolutely,
man.
Yeah, if you look at the runway, the collection from fall winter 23 all the way into spring summer 24, all the way to fall winter 2024 that's coming up in the next couple of months, I guarantee you will see an oversized look. And even from makeup that was used from the 80s, it will definitely transition into the runway. The only thing and that's why I'm having 75%, nobody's wearing a Jerry curl in 2024.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That ain't happening. And it was the biggest hairstyle of the entire 1980s. And I have not seen the Jerry curl come back. And I don't think it's coming back.
Nah.
Literally every other.
I think today is more of a process.
Think about it though, bro. Every single hairstylist came back, from our parents, from afros, all the way to braids came back, went again. High top faders came back, fading the sides like Jamie Foxx did in Booty Call. Yeah, that's popping now. That's crazy, right?
The locks on top,
Come on, the locks, what's my man name from Living Single? Kyle Barker. That haircut.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Even Maxine Shaw, attorney at law, her hair is popping right
now.
Back. It's back.
What about the shag though, man?
Shag is back.
Have you seen that?
Never left Texas.
What do you call the? It's called something now though for us bald brothers, right?
Okay.
Where we obviously can't grow hair on the top, but they're allowing the back.
Oh, the back fade
to grow out. The back fade.
I don't want to see your back fade.
Is that shaggy? Too?
I don't know what that is. That's the back.
That's Texas vibe.
That's back. That's the back fade. That's crazy. Yeah. But yeah, nah, Texas is still doing the shag. The only thing I'm telling you, what has not came back, that wet S curl that people were wearing too, that ain't really came back.
Nah.
Yeah.
It needs to stay back there too.
Yeah,
don't bring it back.
But yeah, nah, the Jerry curl, I don't see the curl coming back, dog.
You had to sleep with a bag on your head, man.
You did have to sleep
like a bag, like a plastic.
Boy, I'm talking about. I know pillowcases was terrified when they saw the Jerry curl coming. Yeah,
that's how the Pillow King built his fortune, man.
It's true. And then on top of that, water beds was popping in. You think water beds will come back? Hell no.
Nah, man.
That's crazy.
Nah.
Water beds was popping in the 80s.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The Dion curl.
That's a curl.
Yeah.
He said it was dry.
He's an 80s kid. Yeah, for sure.
He said it was dry, but it looked wet.
Yeah.
He said about his curl.
Yeah, prime time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoot, yeah.
And we just jumped in that hot tub fresh machine, man, for the 1980s.
Yeah.
I assume that we're going to move on to the 90s the exact same way on our next issue.
Absolutely.
That's the 90s, bro.
Coogee is 90s.
Coogee definitely 90s.
Look it up.
Yeah, do a little research. Watch, close us out. What we drinking on?
Yeah, man. So for this week, closing us out in the Drink Like You Got Some Sense segment, we're doing the Mexican French 75.
Ooh.
Right. That's right up your alley.
Hey, you know it. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So to make this cocktail, man, we're going to go 2 ounces tequila, 4 ounces of champagne or sparkling wine. So you can also sub with Prosecco as well.
Okay.
1 ounce of lime juice, a half ounce of agave syrup or simple syrup, sugar free. You can salt the rim if you want to and do a lime twist for garnish.
Okay.
And drink like you got some sense. Enjoy the Mexican French 75.
That's my type of drink right there. I'm rolling that Mexican 75. Yeah. What you drinking on? But man, we'll be back next issue with the 90s. Let us know what you think about these 80s. Until next show, man, wear your kicks.
Cop responsibly.
We out.
We out.